It's an FGO stream. I just decided to make the title Sand. Is this Deltarune Chapter 6? Bro, I wish. Also, thank you, Legend. Slow pointing into the distance. Wait, it's true. Hold on, it's true. The sand is real. Also, hi. Spam sand slow jump scare. How is it a me jump scare? It's in my stream. Welcome. Yeah, it's just a Fate Grand Order stream. I just thought calling it sand would be funny. Or a Fate Sand Order. Ha ha ha. Hello. Let me turn the music up. Or at least make sure it's quiet enough that it's not gonna drown me out. There you go. I'm very stealthy. I've been standing there this whole time. You didn't even know. Sand. Why are we watching sand? Because, Dubai. Obviously. How's a Freddy jump scare to his pizzeria? That's a very good question. Scholars themselves have been debating that for centuries. I very well might be rough and coarse. I think that describes a lot of my streams. I thought this was sand. I am merely here to come with the sand. Sand be, yeah, true. I am merely the host. The sand is the main event. By the way, this isn't a backdrop. I really am like... Oh, here, I can show you if I move the camera around. Where's the camera? It's not just a backdrop. We really are in the desert. I thought it was pretty. I'm surprised no one made a JoJo reference. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this. Gonna get sand in my shoes? True. I don't even think I'm wearing socks on one of my feet. Slobe is the hat, sand bee is the desert. How far can I go? That's a good question. You guys stay there. Okay, I can go for... I'm not gonna lie, I expected it to end before I got this far out. I'm going much further than I anticipated. My favorite game, Sand. Is this a JoJo reference? That's what I was saying, bro. I can fly. Am I flying? Oh, I'm levitating a little bit. I'm not even on screen anymore, but I am still going. I would never abandon you. I came back. The Sands though. No, I'm here. Don't mutiny. I've never left. Are we hunting Dio? Exactly. There we go. Is this real? Is my favorite Fate tuber? Your favorite sand tuber? Is there a mirrored rock nearby? Oh no, they all look pretty normal. Has this become a horror stream? No. Oh, did I jump scare you guys? Windows default background stream. It does look like you, that is true. I should do that. I should just stream from all the Windows default background. how to rhyme my name. What's my favorite Pokemon? Well, what do you think? What Pokemon do you think my name is based off of? You love my model? Thank you. White woman jump scare. You know, that's true. That is true. Send me the map? Sure. Lich, honestly, this is like one of the first results when you search for desert. Slowbro, yeah. Which is why my favorite Pokemon is Litwick. I love Litwick. Litwick's so cute. It's just a little guy. There's a panel from the Pokemon manga where Bianca just has a Litwick sit on her head, and that's the kind of energy that I want. That's like my favorite. Keep it up, it's a great Abby. Thank you, RC. You're so real for that. The thing with the big ass tongue. I don't know what you're talking about. If FGO is a horror game, it's definitely a horror game. It's one of the few games that hurts you in real life. Aren't servants just Pokemon in a way? I guess. I think people treat Pokemon better than they treat servants. You know, I have no idea. Yo, oh, no. Lick a tongue, Litwick. Litwick. The little candle. Litwick is the candle, yeah. Isn't this an FGO stream? Isn't that what we're supposed? There are 89 people here. Holy shit. I feel like I deceived you. This isn't just me standing in front of sand. I was gonna play FGO. You guys really like sand. Maybe I should rebrand to a sand channel. You guys love sands. Nintendo will come after fate. Yeah, bro. Servants are like metabots. My favorite is Chandelure. You and me are on the same page, RC. Does the sand taste good? The sand is kind of all one solid texture. I can't really interact with it. I'm here for the sand. Well, now I feel bad. Now when I start playing the game, there's not going to be any sands. You like my videos? Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Toy of the bleached earth. The S in Slobe stands for sand. What about Hydreigon? Hydreigon, I have a very funny story about Hydreigon. Black and White, I feel like, is the last generation that I played where I didn't like know every Pokemon beforehand. And I was so convinced Hydreigon was a ghost type because I never encountered any of it before. There's 100 people here. People love sand. So I got my ass kicked because I was avoiding using a fighting move. And it turned out that's all you needed. There won't be sand. I mean, there will be sand, at least for some time. A few million swords. I can see it. Also, there's a hole over here. Wait, hold on. We're gonna go on a quick little detour. What the hell is this? You seeing this shit? What is this? Oh, it's something from like the maker of the map, probably. Okay, that's not a hole. It's like a logo. Alright. Are we looking for the Pleiades Watchtower? Dude, that's almost back. I'm looking forward to that. Just hit it harder and you win. Types are for nerds. Fair enough. It's an interesting angle. Have a servant versus servant duel. Let's go somewhere empty. A summon ticket? I'm not flexing my pecs. What are you talking about? What JoJo pose? I can try to do like the... as far back as I can go. I don't want to fall. Slow, short. You know, fair. I can see it. 2003 rap video angle. Goku is here somewhere. Maybe. The peace sign will crouched meme. I hope I didn't lose my tracking. Where Caesar dislocates his arm? I don't know if I know what you're referring to. The Masonic Lodge? I know it's an R. I don't know what the R is for. Sands. We're getting distracted. I came here to play a game. Hi, Penny. Let's get less distracted. Where's FGO? Have ever been interested in Honkai Star Rail lore? I'm a little bit interested. It's a lot to get into. It is something I'm interested in, though. Rough sands. Can I do a flip? I still can't do a flip. Still unable to do a flip. I'm still not Fillion. I'm not here to stare at sand. No. Believe it or not, I did the whole stream yesterday just to get caught up, so it would be kind of counterintuitive to not use the time that I got caught up on. Have this much sand in my pocket. What, back like this? Well, the backdrop is gonna go away in a little bit, so... Wait, it's all like messed up. Where'd the camera go? Oh my, the camera's right here. There you go. Take your screenshots and get your wallpaper picture. Yeah, I'm done stalling. I'm sorry. All right. Game time. Surprise. I tricked you. It was a fake Grand Order stream this whole time. There we go. Office lady lost in a sand dune circa 2006. Is it in the black clothes? Exactly. This is the least amount of fabric I can wear. Bye. All right. Bye, everyone. Those just here for sand stream. Thanks for joining. If you guys want more sands, let me know. Put it in the comments. Say we want more sands. Less type moon, more type sands. I'm about to do taxes. I'm supposed to be wait, I gotta put my lab coat on. See, I'm a scientist. I'm not an accountant. I swear. What the hell are the back muscles on Bargus? Yeah. Yeah. Slobe swimsuit. I'm sure that people would be interested in that, Luza. Type sand stream was a lie. Maybe a different day. for their naturally sandy skin. Use only Egyptian servants. Maybe. But yeah, we're in the desert. Even in the game, we're actually in the desert. Hello, Percival. Hello, Percival's abs. Nice to see you all. See? Desert. That was the joke. That's why this stream is called Sands. Sand Avatar When. The moon is made of sand. I see. Alright. Promote it, Uza. You can't make a poll, Wuza? Wuza, what do you want the poll to be? I'll make a poll for you. Just tell me. I'll just take Vargas. It was sand all along. Oh, you know, work tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Percival ab licking stream. That'll be on my second site. Your glorious Antichrist Draco. That sounds like a pretty good carry. Hey, thank you, Ryu. I appreciate it. Slobe swimsuit, yay or nay? Sure. There you go. That's for you, Uza. Your level 120 NP5 Sparesh carried you the entire event? Well, I would hope so. That sounds like a lot of work. Getting that character. Let's get into it. Enough stalling, you stupid idiot. The deep sea diver suit. Yeah. My contact tells me our target has been operating out of this cave. Yeah, this seems like the kind of place a villain might be doing some plotting. Wait, what is that? What is that getting sound from? I don't know. Hmm? Oh, okay, yeah. Coucou. Coucou. I don't know French. Goodness, nobody told me to expect guests. Welcome to my humble abode, everyone. Jacques Desmoulins. Giant sea slug drip? Dude, that sounds fire as hell. Oh my, why are you looking at me like that, Master? It feels like you suspect me of being responsible for every problem here. How terrifying. No way, are you... Black Goat, the Devil Summoner, Grandmaster of the Knights of Templar Noir, who's plotting to conquer the galaxy? What? No, what are you even talking about? There could be sand. There could be sand in the cave. A goth girl locks you in her basement and yaps about Type Moon ASMR when? I guess I could do that. Locked in a basement and someone reads the Type Moon wiki to you. Scuba slope with a harpoon for a lancer. That sounds adorable. I like that. Now that I look closer, it seems you aren't. That's a relief. I may be a villain, but even I kind of hate the idea of an interstellar black mass. What is it you're doing here? Well, I have lots of things I want to do, so I guess I'm picking one that seems feasible and tacking it exactly how I want. That's a good way. She's smart. A spooky fit? Dude, a spooky fit would also be cool. Though that doesn't mean I'm just doing whatever I feel like. Elaborate. For example, are you using evil power to transform heroes' basic natures? I do want to do a bunch of special stuff for Halloween, so spooky fit would be cool. My, those garnet eyes of yours are so serious. Why ever would you be asking? This isn't a game. Answer me now. Ooh, she angry. The doom sound spammed repeatedly. I don't even think I know what you're talking about. Aw, you're no fun. So you're asking if I'm up to my usual tricks. Namely, whether I've been conducting bizarre and obscene rituals to summon horrifying demons. If so, the answer is none. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was trying to do just that, but for some reason, that actually streams and narrates story events. Do most people that stream this game not read it? Do they just like click through the dialogue? That feels kind of awkward. I don't know. Worm fit, like a crest worm onesie. That'd be kind of cute. But for some reason I couldn't get it to work here. It was kind of like the demons I tried to summon weren't home or something. Still not sure what that's about. Is that... Dude, Ken Rowley, again, just drops money and says nothing. What a legend. Thank you, Ken Rowley. It was kind of like the demons I tried to summon weren't home or something. Still not sure what that's about. Maybe because this is the future. Maybe. At any rate, I definitely haven't been summoning any demons. And as for corrupting heroes, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you corrupt Izo? Isn't Izo kind of like already the way that he is? Woman, are you here? I need another loan. That last one wasn't nearly enough. I got a little carried away at the club again last night. Oh wait, I just realized I'm standing in front of the textbooks. Hold up. There you go. I'm a generous sort, so I decided to buy everyone else a couple of rounds. This Dubai place is a lot of fun, but it sure ain't cheap. Huh? Pray Lottie fit? I've had people draw me in the Pray Lottie fit before. It does look kind of cool. Mrde. You may not have summoned any demons, but it seems you have been up to other nonsense. Looks like a good old-fashioned slackjack I win. Damn, Ryu. Oh, blackjack. God, it got covered by a bar. True. 21, good job. Thank you so much, Ryu. Looks like a good old-fashioned loan shark to me. I see, so this is what those reports about corrupting heroes were referring to. Yeah, if you're not cut up, RC, we're kind of just in Dubai because we're in Dubai. What is it? Why is everyone looking at me like that? What'd I do? Is it so wrong to borrow money so I can go out to eat and drink? Well, this explains a lot. Sigh, or why am I reading sigh? This isn't all what I was hoping to learn here. Nonetheless, our objective remains the same. The last thing this desert needs is an illegal money lending operation. You're under arrest. I'm bringing you in for questioning. What? Come on, what's the harm? I just wanted to run a little side business this summer. She would get along with Columbus. Oh well, I figured that wouldn't be enough to get you to let this slide. Okay, time to turn the lemons of this client's terrible timing into lemonade. See, if I get arrested here, you can kiss any future loans goodbye. That may well be the last of your concerns. So if you want to keep living the good life, now's the time to fight for it. Heavy thudding. Fine, I sure don't want to give up on my swanky Dubai lifestyle if I don't have to. But you're gonna owe me extra. It's not illegal to borrow money, it's illegal to be a loan shark. Yeah, RC, we kind of all just accept the thing with Dubai. Because we all know, like, this is just a big commercial for Dubai for whatever reason. So yeah, we kind of just accept that it's a fact. Is this gonna be a real fight? Am I gonna have to be, like, concerned about anything here? Sand. Oh, that's cute. She steers because of loans. I get it. Very funny. My weak ass account managed to clear this with minimum effort, so I don't think you'll need a tier that much. Alright. Don't worry about it, yeah. At the end of this, we should do a big reason why Dubai is cool tier list. Talk about all the cool stuff about Dubai. Is the best country in the world? True. I will put my stamp on it. Slobe, me, myself, Slobe as the legal entity would like to declare that Dubai is the best country on earth, and it's also not a country, but I don't care. Okay, good. I'm glad that they put all the, I'm glad they're showing you the Mormonism ads that I requested. 1, sand. I was paid. 2, the chocolate. You don't have a thing, do you? Dubai is the best country on Dubai? Sure. I think Ferris definitively does not want me to do the bit. I think Ferris is very tired of the bit. I'm Commander Shepard in Dubai. It might just be the best tier list on the Citadel. That's so true. Do I have a... I don't know if I have anyone that gets through that. That's kind of annoying. You know, we'll just blow her up. We'll just blow her up through the thing. I guess. I don't know. You get ads for the UAE Airlines. Goes to Dubai, ready shotgun. Ready the shotgun for what? Oh, wait. You're saying go to Dubai and I have a shotgun, I see. The game is a little loud. Let's make it quieter. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Under threat of violence. La Macho by Shadow. Wow, they all survived. Good job. How I wasn't doing the bet today when you talked about me. I stopped doing the bit last time. Anuma Alish's Ferris for shooting the messenger. I really need to make like pop-ups or something for that. I think that would be funny. I think the point... Okay, I'm gonna say this and it's gonna like ruin chat for a couple minutes. I think the exclamation points command works now in YouTube. Twitch, you don't have points because Twitch has built-in points. So that might work. You might be able to see how many points you have. You can't use the points for anything yet, but I think they're there. I don't know. Got you. Merde. Isn't it just merde? I don't know French. I had a feeling we might be outnumbered. No, my carefree Dubai lifestyle. Let's see, do the points thing work? Oh, it does! Whoa! Oh my god, my dead body is communicating. What the hell determines points? Now has so many points for some reason. That's cool. Why are you point poor? I don't know. Well, I only enabled it recently, so it kind of only goes if you were here for the last few streams. I have to figure out what to do with points, though. What do points mean? Points are like something that eventually I'm gonna have something set up where like, oh, you can exchange points to do something. I don't know what to put on the thing yet. Do you guys have any ideas? Let me know. Has to be watch time? I think it is determined by watch time, yeah. Not donations. It has no impact from donations. Does it get determined from messages? I don't think it's... I have to re-look at the methodology, because I'm not gonna lie, I just am borrowing something that someone else made. I'm rich. But I only turned it on, like, last week, so that's the only streams that it's accounting for so far. I don't think donations, because Lich would add more. Yeah, true. Eat the rich point owners. Well, I don't know. Like I said, points don't do anything yet. At this point, you just have points to have points, but you'll get some soon. A video audio redeem? Yeah, exactly. It'll be something like that. I just am figuring it out. Point should summon Slowpoke or Freylati. That would be really cute. I'm a goose. Messages and memberships. I'll have to double check. Once I formally like open it up, I'll make sure that I tell you guys. Slobe 6-7 memes. Creamy, I'll do that for free if you want me to. My first time joining the stream. Can we summon servants? That would... Wait! That's so cute! I should do that! Like, have you ever seen the streams where it has the little, like you can fish or something like that? If it's that, but it summons a servant, that's so adorable! That sounds really hard to set up, but that would be really cool. I should see if I can do that. A video idea? It could be something like that. How often do I stream? I stream... At this point, I've been streaming 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I love T-App, true. Can I use my points to counter someone else's points? That would be funny. That would be really fun. I'd have to... I'll think about that, because that would be really cool. It's just complex. Anyway, hey, story. What's going on? Just to make sure, do you happen to know anything about the supposed beast? And also Twitch, don't worry, I'm gonna also put the same thing for you guys. So... you'll just use the built-in points. Just to make sure, do you happen to know anything about the supposed beast that's got all of Dubai in a tizzy? If I did, I would have done a little better job here. A better job taking advantage of it, obviously. I see. How do you check points? Exclamation points. Please don't feel discouraged or rescue. Even if we've only eliminated one possibility, that's still progress. I mean, of course, we're all discouraged at having come all the way out of the desert only for our lead to be a red herring. What do you mean? I love the desert. You want to use my points to bring back sand? Sure, dude. Right. I mean, it was pretty out of our way, wasn't it? Hahaha. That was too close. That was so obvious in my disappointment that I almost let them find out. All that aside, I'm surprised you managed to find my hideout so quickly. I honestly think it's from that, like... I swear there was one time when, Now spent, like... a week in chat. It was kind of crazy. Because you built up a lot of, like, XP one time. You think points are broken? Well, no, because I think it might also count if you have the chat open, even if the stream isn't happening, which maybe that's something I should turn off, because that seems like a way to get a lot of points. I'll fix the points thing. Living inside the FGO universe, probably. I thought I'd made sure I was flying under the radar with my little operation. I wasn't the only one looking for you. My contact gave me the intel that led us to you. Huh? I have a Discord server for people that are members or Twitch subs. And I do have a Twitter. I don't use it a lot, but it's there. I'm trying to use it a little bit more. Points should be given based on how much money you pay. I mean, I could put something like that, but I don't know. Like I said, I have to figure it out. I don't know if it counts VODs. I think it only counts streams. It just goes to show that I'm not the only one who wishes to keep the desert safe. Oh, speak of the devil. Ah, so you're the one running the illegal money lending operation near my camp. I came as quickly as I could, but it seems you've already taken care of things here. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for handling this so quickly. I would be a poor queen indeed if I were to let you leave unrewarded after you did such a fine job bringing this loan shark to justice. Allow me to invite you all to my camp. If nothing else, we can all have a lovely tea time together. I have plenty of dates to go around. New characters. I love tourism. Let's go. I'm gonna just pull her up. Because I want to get the tourism done as quickly as possible. Pay points and free points? I think we're overcomplicating the system. If I took the place of Ritska, I would die quite quickly. I'm in the same boat. That's how I feel. Also, I've been dual streaming for maybe a month or two. Oh, there's zombies. What the hell? Why are there zombies? Thank you. Also, it's nice to see you again, Bahamut. I hope you've been well. Members should get 2x points. You know, that might not be a bad idea. Like I said, I gotta play with it. I gotta figure it out. Draconic Zone. Okay, we're starting to get outside of what I'm able to do. Oh, it's one of those kind of... Do you like that schedule, Bahamut? Because I've always thought that I would do pretty well in that schedule, but I don't know because I haven't actually ever done it. Well, I'm glad things are doing well. Look, Lich, it's your favorite, wyverns. A quarter of a year now. Hope you're having a good day. Damn, that's crazy when you put it like that. It's going pretty well. Thank you, Lol. I hope you're also having a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Cats and dogs. Extreme prank. Elastic body. Oh, okay. Favorite space Rush Kegel outfit? I really like the second Ascension. Get back into mini painting? That sounds fun. I think it is a Dubai ad, honestly. Why not both? Also, I think I can stop the poll. The poll is a very clear winner. So I guess once Luz's computer is unexploded, we can work on that. Dark Malice. But what if you... What if... But what if... But what if... But what if... Do I like cats? I'm more of a dog person. Honestly. Oh, is the mic being rough? Sorry. My mic keeps kshing. Hold up. Okay, wait, I got this. I just need to not yell. I think if I keep my volume low and don't get overly excited when I talk, then hopefully that will keep the microphone better. Let me know. Hey, Dark Ghost. Welcome. Thank you. The yelling is funny. It's hard not to be loud when you stream or even record videos. It's not spiking, it's popping. Is it my goddamn noise gate? I thought I fixed this. How annoying. Let me look at this. There might be a wall behind my back. There's a wall pretty far back right now. When do I think they'll add a very well-known war criminal into FGO? Is there not already a war criminal in FGO? Is there anyone in FGO that you could call a war criminal? Queen and Camel. My favorite brand of cigarettes. Hey, if you're a child, you should go smoke. This is a joke. Yeah, I know who you're referring to. I don't think so. I feel like that might be frowned upon. This is a nice place. Look, chat, the sand is back. See? They got sand. You see, there are plenty of dates for everyone. Go on, don't be shy. Dates are a staple here, just as they are in my homeland. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't big into dates until like recently, but I am a date fan. I like dates. Also, don't mind me, I'm playing with my sound to try and hopefully get it to be less terrible. Let's try that. You're not looking at the sand. I guess that's fair. They're made by drying out date palm fruits. Oh shit, is that sand? Of course, there may be no need to tell you about them, since I'm sure you've all had them many times before. My point is merely you're free to eat as many as you like. I'm quite fond of them too. Mmm, delicious. Agreed, the simple sweetness and texture reminds me of dried persimmons. Have we considered sand route? Maybe. It's a possibility. I could eat these all day. It's too bad burgers couldn't come with us. I said, chewing. Indeed, I suppose it just goes to show how seriously she takes her daily exercise routine. Dubai Sports Gym, Desert Region Branch. Hup, hup. That's it, you're doing great. But I think it's time for a break. Your muscles should be feeling the burn pretty well by now. I can't stop here. My summer duty is the protection and preservation of nature. I must remain in top physical form. I'm sorry the sand went away. We'll be back in a bit. You really do take this seriously, huh? Did she just leave us alone in the desert? She was our ride back, bro. Seems I shouldn't be using the usual metrics for someone like you. Alright, time for the hard course. Let's find out where your limits really are. Give me another set. Absolutely, you know you have the makings of an excellent master. Oh boy, I wonder why. Hee, such unwavering commitment to her principles. She is a true guardian of nature in the desert in every sense of the word. She can be a little too earnest at times, but I would still love to have someone like her as a general in my army. So what happened with Mole after that? Teehee, don't worry, we were more than fair. Once we've collected her fines, we'll arrange a legally binding contract with her and have her run a bank for us. The only problem was that her money-lending operation wasn't legally authorized. As long as everything is above board, there should be no issue. There's no denying how high the cost of living is here. Oh my god, wait. Legitimate criticism of Dubai? Is it real? In my Dubai events? Something bad about Dubai? And when customers are trying to decide what to buy, well, the more choices, the better, right? She was happy to agree, said it beat just sitting around a jail cell twiddling her thumbs. I can't tell if you're being magnanimous or devious. This desert feels a little different from my homeland, but still a fine desert indeed. So as a queen, it's incumbent upon me to enjoy this desert and ensure it remains peaceful. That's how I feel too, bro. I'm also a desert queen, and economic stability is a critical component of peace. That is why I brought the Queen of Sheba in to serve as my financial minister. She has been a great help in that department. Teehee, well, I do know a thing or two about making money in the desert. What do I know about the rumored beast? I've been vigilant, however, I have not noticed anything strange thus far. If we did have to contend with a beast, we would not have had time to concern ourselves with a lone shark. I see. Then I guess there are no other problems out here in the desert, huh? Weren't there sandworms? Did we make up the sandworms? Is that not real? I don't know if I would say that. Why? Is there a problem? Not exactly. It's more of a request I have for you, though I confess one I am embarrassed to make. Good point. If anyone's up to the task, it'll be Master and her crew. Indeed. You see, we have been holding camel races to help drum up business. Camel races, right. I remember now. In the Middle East, they tend to race camels instead of horses. Now, are you just like showing off? That's right. I read about them as well. They're quite popular here. No kidding. We do not take bets, but we do offer prize money, and of course the jockey's honor is on the line too. They are very engaging to watch. At any rate, we have received word that some jockeys will be unable to participate in the next race. Are there... Are the jockeys chicken? Is that why? Their reasons are understandable. A sudden illness, a camel injury, things of that sort. Whatever the reason, we now need to fill... How many slots are we missing now? 3, I believe. Right. We need to fill 3 slots. I'm hoping you might be willing to do so yourself. Euclid would be cool. I'd like them to add Euclid. You're all well known around here, and having skilled competitors in the race will make things more fun for the spectators. I know this is quite a lot to ask, and so suddenly to boot, so I certainly will not demand you claim first prize. Though, of course, if you do manage to place high, you will be rewarded accordingly with prize money. I see. That does sound like a great way to have fun in the desert, as much for riders as for spectators. Speaking for myself, I prefer oceans of water to seas of sand. I will enjoy this from the stands. Sounds fun, but I don't have a camel. I don't suppose I could ride my own steed, could I? Oh sure, that'd be perfectly fine. Yeah, sure, just fucking cheat, who cares? My camel race is special, you see. Anyone who has a horse or mount of their own is free to use it. Oh, so we're rerunning Summer 2. We're doing another wacky races, I guess. I then use illusions and perception blocker spells to make them seem like they're riding camels. So anything goes then. In that case, could I compete with this with my city mechanism? A whole city is probably pushing it. A car, sure, but I can't really allow something to enter the race if it's too big to even qualify as a vehicle. Damn, well I suppose a city my size could cross this desert in a single step, so it wouldn't be much of a race. Hold on, if we can use any kind of regular sized vehicle we like, wouldn't anyone driving, say, a car or a rocket ship have a huge advantage over anyone riding an actual camel? Teehee, don't worry, I've got all that covered. Whenever I cast the illusion spell that makes your ride look like a camel, I also apply a modifier that converts it to camel speeds too. I guess when you think about it, it's more of a curse, really. I curse you with camel. She should put that in the... She should have that in the game. That'd be pretty cool. You pulled the wrong Koyanskaya? That's unfortunate. Which means that everyone gets to enjoy a fair, pulse-pounding, super darling camel race. All that said, I'd really rather racers competed with a camel whenever possible. That's great. Then my steed and I can race after all. We're gonna go so fast. Camel curse. Come to think of it, don't you have a camel of your own now, Zhufu, for some reason? I guess there's deserts in China. It makes sense. Who, me? Well, I guess one did spawn when I got this swimsuit Spirit Origin. No idea why, though. Really? That's perfect. Then you simply have to compete. I always love meeting darling new camels. Starry eyes. Damn, talk about pushy. If I had to choose, I'm actually more of a sailor than a jockey, you know. Alright. If Dobrynya and Jufu are going to compete, that just leaves one more slot. Why don't you take it, Mash? You should have no trouble thanks to Sir Galahad's riding skill. I suppose, but isn't that also true for you, Percival? Well, yeah. But on the matter of enjoying camel races, the jury is still out as to whether it is better to spectate or participate. Okay. Besides, if you do it, you and Master could team up and race together. And since this is more of a festival event where it doesn't much matter who wins, then arguably the best way to enjoy it is to take part in it. I'm sure you'll have much more fun if you do so with Master than by yourself. You can absolutely ride tandem if you like. Camels carry 2 people at once all the time. I was thinking it'd be nice to try riding a camel. I love Dubai. You too, Master, I didn't expect you to be so interested. Still, I'm afraid we don't have a camel ourselves, or even anything we could use in place of one. If that's all, I can just rent you one for my special flock. I have plenty to go around. Well, letting Master have a truly relaxing vacation is one of our main objectives, so I guess... Alright, I'll do it. Wait, Lobster says, hey, Slobe, look Slobe. What do you want me to look at? That was like 12 minutes ago, I don't know what that's in reference to. So you're gonna be one of my opponents. Now I'm really excited. Damn it, why'd I have to get stuck with some random ass camel in the Spirit Origin? Oh well, if you two are competing too, then I won't have to worry about trying to win. I don't care about races, so if you only need me to fill a spot, I'll just plod along at my own pace, trying to not get injured. Besides, if I'm going to be riding my camel anyway, there are other things I'd like to do while I'm at it. Hee. Wonderful, then I'll show you to the starting line. We'll begin the race once all the jockeys are ready. So I suggest you take this time now to... a moment, are you 3 planning to race dressed as you are? Is that a problem? I suppose it's not my place to say anything, but you should know that around here, people can be criminally punished for unchaste behavior. So I advise you to pay close attention to your appearance and be careful not to dress inappropriately. At the pot, calling the kettles, but hey, you know what? She can't change her fucking clothes, dude. Don't get on my girl's plate. Don't get on my girl's case about that. We're Uma Musume? True. Yes, what is it? Best Jufu part incoming? Hell yeah, dude. Hello, Red Volt to Blaze. Welcome. I'm glad we get to reuse the announcer image. Alright, folks, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. I'm Miss Jaguar Mura, your resident famously beautiful jungle idol who for some reason prefers doing play-by-play at this table. And with me to provide color commentary is the race's own executive producer, Shiba Nyan. Also, Fortune, my battery alarm went off. Thanks for having me. I like it. I like the asset. I'm mainly here so I can watch my adorable camels giving their all from the best seat in the desert. So don't expect much from me. That's our Shiba Neon for you. I wish I could finagle a job where I got paid whether I worked or not. Anyway, please give us the rules. Of course, they're very simple. Every racer must start the race on their camel, and whoever first crosses the finish line after passing through all the checkpoints is the winner. Racers may not attack another racer's camel. They may, however, attack each other. So please feel free to enjoy a bit of battling while you race, but keep it within reason. Whoo, baby, that's the kind of talk that gets this Jaguar warrior's blood pumping. And now let's introduce the racers. Here they come. I feel weird. Wait, I want to join the commentary squad. Where's my camera? Okay, I gotta make myself a little bit smaller. Hell yeah, dude. I'm just, there we go. I blend right in. Contestant number 1 is who else? Queen Zenobia. Haha, I never said I wouldn't compete myself. I'm quite a talented rider of horses and camels. Do not hold back. Give me only your best. Contestant number 2 is none other than our very own Master and Mashkirlite. Thank you, I'll do my best. Master, I know you're already riding the camel, so you can get used to it as quickly as possible. But could you maybe try waving to the spectators a little? No, I've abandoned you. I'm actually on the, I'm on the commentary team now, so good luck. You could also use the thing that makes that big boom sound. I kind of like to hear it myself. If you mean the war conch, I'm afraid I don't have it with me right now. Maybe next time. Phooey. Oh, by the by, our introductions are starting with the more normal contestants first, so keep that in mind. I see. Betting 1,000 points on MASH. See, I need to add the betting system so you guys can do that. Next contestant number 3, Jufu, the terrifying summer fearmancer. Dude, her camel is so cute. Hi, I'm just here to fill an empty spot in the lineup. If any of you are thinking of placing bets on me, I strongly encourage you to reconsider. That would take me so long to do. I don't have like a voice mod or anything, but that would be funny, Jacob. I like the idea. Not to worry, here gambling is a criminal offense. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna do whatever, so there you go. That's my girl. Next up, contestant number 4, registered to some random camel owner is Robot Jockey. Robot Jockey? Oh, I read about these when I was studying, so they really are using one. Wow. Makes sense. Lighter jockeys have a significant advantage. Hey, thank you, Rex. Huh, reminds me of Servant verse Surrealism. Okay. Our next contestant are all using camel substitutes. First up, contestant number 5, the assassin from the north. Except she's a lancer and a rider. Even now, I still can't tell if she's a fellow cat or not. Dobrynya Nikic. I'm gonna have so much fun. Remember, I use my spell to change your mount's appearance and restricts its capabilities. So don't expect your camel to take to the skies in this race. These next two I'm going to introduce together since they seem to be rivals. Fun this great contest of camels in sand. A respectable move. Very nice. Contestant number 6, Madame Carmilla. Contestant number 7, Takeda Harunobu. 6, 7. I only agreed to participate in this race because I was told I could show off my machine's true capabilities. I don't know if I'll ever get used to driving across the desert on something that looks like a Scarlet Camel. And I thought we were here to prove which red sports car is the fastest. Seeing my Kurakumo transform into a camel gutted me. Alright, bro. Still, appearances aside, my faithful horse turned car turned camel. FGO is a wild game. Isn't about to lose. You'll be eating the Takeda's camel dust soon enough. Ha! Confident aren't you, little boy? Do hold tight to that confidence or this phantom thief will steal it in your honor from right under your nose. Oh, you've got guts challenging at Takeda. I look forward to seeing what you're made of, phantom thief. Remember, even cars are restricted to camel equivalent speed, so you can have a fair competition with all the other jockeys too. And last but certainly not least, we have an unusual contestant who will be running the race himself. What the actual fuck is that? Contestant number 8, the terrifying speedster of China, red hair. I don't like this. What? No, you got my name wrong. I'm Lu Bu. Oh, oops, must have been a mistake in your entry form. Sorry about that. Take 2. Red camel. No, Lu Bu. I took the liberty of casting my illusion directly on the contestant in this case. I hope you don't mind, sir. Yeah, that's a fair reaction. that's yeah, not at all. If word got out that such a renowned figure as myself was taking part in this race, it would cause panic in the streets. You simply did what you had to do. Oh wait, guys, don't forget me. Don't forget old Slow. There you go. And that's all our contestants. Yes, those are the 8 racers who will be competing for your viewing pleasure today. Who will be the one crowned camel speedmaster when the sand settles? Stay true to find out. They're not announcing anymore, so I'm gonna go back to this. Whoa! Dude, the robot. Alright, is everyone ready? Then here we go. I like how I'm not in my, like, this version, like, Ritska Slobe is not wearing a swimsuit. She is full combat gear, full ready to go. Well, now that we're underway, I guess there's only one thing to do. Inhale. Oh wait, why did I read that? Come forth, imaginary lady you. Okay. Oh hey, Shifu, riding a camel, huh? Seems like fun. Okay, sure. Go on then, take me with you. Yes, my lady. Believe me, I would love nothing more. I'm so happy right now. If only this moment could last forever. Alright, now that this trip is guaranteed to be a treasured memory for me and imaginary lady you. I'll just have to make sure our trip to our destination is as safe and luxurious as if we were on our honeymoon. Woo. It looks like one of our contestants is already off in her own little world, but that should be entertaining in its own way. We're really just racing for fun out here, so as long as everyone's enjoying themselves, the rest doesn't matter. Whoa, that didn't take long. The racers are closing in on each other. Looks like we're about to see some contacts. We'll be showing you live video footage of each likely clash as they occur. And don't worry everyone, thanks to my spell, it may look like the contestants are fighting a typical battle. But they're actually all being very careful not to harm the camels, even as they get in each other's way. That's why it's imaginary Lady U. Imaginary Lady U isn't married. Maybe. Only 3 servants. Who do I want to take? Can I just take a berserker? Make my life easy. I have the perfect voice for Yume Ren. Let's go, dude. Finally. I found my calling. I have to take MASH. And I don't know. I guess let's just take Zhufu. Sure. She's actually on our team. She's been on our team this whole time. Beautiful. But no, she can't, yeah. If only I was a horse. MASH isn't in the right outfit? True, I didn't think about that. It's fine. It's okay. She should be in the swimsuit. Well, I'm also not in a swimsuit, so we're making best of what we can. Imaginary Zhufu, exactly, yeah. She's imagining an imaginary Lady Yu. I'm imagining an imaginary her. That's just how it goes. Why don't they give a camel skin to red hair? I don't know if I would love that or hate that. What were those buffs? Okay, you want me to use arts? I see. Fair enough. I can do that, I guess. Everyone dies of heat stroke. True. Well, the desert gets cold, so in my version of the desert, it's like dusk, so I'd want to be dressed up anyway. Dude, Takeda is actually really cool. I wish I had enough stuff to roll for him when he originally came out, because he's actually really cool. And now I will enact violence upon my servants. You spent everything on Kenshin? I spent some stuff on her, but I didn't even have enough for her, so... I don't remember who I was even saving for at that point. There was somebody. Alright, good fight. Well, I'm even completing my my weekly missions. It would have been very funny if we fought Jufu when we had Jufu on our team. Should I even try to get BB Dubai? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big gameplay person. I don't know how strong she is. I'm sure other people might know. I honestly don't even know what she does. I have not looked at her kit since she came out on JP, so I haven't looked at it for like 2 years. You're red hair, alright. I'm still impressed by just how strong and fast you are. You're definitely a tough opponent, even as a camel. But that doesn't mean we're gonna lose. I can just about keep up as long as I can make good use of my Knight of the Round Table horsemanship. As I keep reminding everyone, I'm Lubu. And while I'm at it, I have a question. Why do you refuse to look me in the eye? It's a good question. If I didn't know better, I think there was something wrong with my face. No, not I don't know what you're talking about. Behold, Lubu from behind. Now from the side. Coward. Coward, I don't know what you're talking about. Who but Lubu could fly across these sands? They did call me the Flying General, you know. While I, Lubu, will always enjoy galloping across grassy plains. There's also something to be said for running through the dry winds of desert dunes. Let's keep this pace up. I just realized I no longer see the road signs. Oh, this must be a cunning trap. The Ki Mendunjia. Sorry, but no. Yeah, this cop thinks you only got so caught up enjoying your run, you didn't even notice you'd left the course. When did I end up surrounded by wild camels? Hold on, I can't run with you sticking so close to me. You must be fans of mine, though. Is red hair, like, hot for a camel? Is that what's going on here? If so, I don't want to see the outcome. I'm happy to sign autographs, but I need you to form an orderly line first. That is terrifying. Ha! Not bad, little boy. I'm still just getting started. You underestimate the Takeda at your own peril. Now I'm seeing the camels that sound like hot rods, but they still just move at camel speed. Whoa, they're drifting on their camels. I want to see this animated. They're incredible camel jockeys. But isn't this the turnaround point? It is, and they both overshot it by quite a bit. It seems their rides have so much horse, camel power that they struggle with tight turns. We can't hope to match their speed, but we can still compete by being smart about our route. I can see you made a name for yourself in the north, Bogatir. Keeping up with me is no small feat, especially when you're not familiar with the desert. I'm used to navigating the treacherous tundra. Compared to that, sand dunes are no big deal. And that's not all. We've caught up to them, Master, however. My whole goal for the summer is to enjoy myself. This race is no different. So I'm focusing less on winning and more on just having a good time. Oh, nicely done. I'm not about to pass up this chance to get in on the fun myself. Of course, I already expected as much. I've been looking forward to fighting you. It looks like we have another race battle on our hands, Master. Taking them both on and passing them is going to be tough. Alright, the front runner should be visible any second. Whoa, hold the phone. That silhouette looks like... I can't believe it. The first one to reach the goal is... I do have a Twitch, yes. Robot Jockey. Since he didn't get in anyone else's way, no one got in his way either. It looks like not having anyone paying attention to him meant he could run just the race at his own speed. It's literally Rocky from SpongeBob. No, wait, by that logic, there's another camel still in the running. Hehehehe. Me and Lady Yu together forever. It's Yufu. Apparently, she's just been going at her own pace this whole time, and none of the other contestants have even noticed her. Now, thanks to her employing the tortoise and the hare strategy, she's taking second place. It's pretty clear from the look in her eyes that she's still off in her own world, but it's like they say. The best place to hide a tree is in the forest. Maybe the best place to hide from reality is in fantasy. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, by the way, I can see Lord Jiangyu over there, so I'm gonna get going. Bye. That's rough. That's really sad. Lady Yu, wait, Lady Yu. Man. She got ditched in her imagination, dog. That's rough. I like how it looks like I'm standing on the sand right now. I've been holding it as best I can, but my imagination just couldn't hold out any longer. My image of Lady Yu is so perfect in every detail that it wound up too real. This sucks. Huh? Unbelievable! With a surprise burst of speed, Yufu surges ahead to claim first place. The winner is Yufu! Yay! Yippee! Even in fantasy, she gets rejected. That hurts, dude. That hurts, dude. I can't enunciate. Hey, we won 1 million QP. Hell yeah. That's so rough. And sand. Congratulations to all of you on a wonderful race. Shufu wins by doing absolutely nothing. Now for the banquet to celebrate our contestants, our producers, and our spectators. Please enjoy the pleasures of the desert at night for as long as your heart desires. Oh, and of course, we mustn't forget to celebrate the race's winner. She is the true queen of tonight's festivities. I'm afraid we do not have any alcohol, but at least make sure she has first pick of all of our best meats. What does Yufu's belt say? Pulvis et sumus. I'll have to look that up later. Congratulations, good job. All I did was enjoy my imaginary date with Lady Yu. I might have lost, but I still had lots of fun. Me too, this was a wonderful experience. And it looks like Master enjoyed herself too. This gambit worked out great. No alcohol in Dubai? I mean, that would make sense, right? Camel racing was already on our list of possible activities. So I'm glad to see you enjoyed it, Slow. Though I was surprised to see you take part yourself. We even got some prize money thanks to Jufu's win, so I'd say everything worked out. I couldn't see the whole race since I had some business to take care of, but I did see you cross the finish line. You all did great. We are but dust and shadows. Holy shit, that goes hard. Dude, Jufu's so cool. I love her. I knew this going in, but the desert really doesn't suit me at all. With so little rain or water around, I didn't have enough magical energy to make a small city-style motorcycle. I know what you mean. I miss being surrounded by water too, not to say getting by is difficult here. It's nice that it's not too cold even now when the sun's setting. For a desert, the temperature doesn't seem to fluctuate all that much. I think it's because of the terrain. As I thought, there are some things you just can't grasp until you experience them for yourself. I'm looking forward to enjoying an evening at a campsite in a comfortable desert. It looks like the food's ready too. That meat smells really good. I think I'll go get some. Better load up my plate too, since I'm still a growing boy. Sheesh. Of course, I see there are also mountains of dates to enjoy as well as other sweets I'm not familiar with. My hopes are high. Then what are we waiting for? Let's take the queen up on her generous offer and enjoy the festivities. I just wish there was some good old-fashioned pirate rum to go around too. What the fuck are you guys doing here? Alright, sure. Come watch Slobe play Fate Samurai Remnants in like a couple months after we beat this. These shish kebabs are great. I love nice, simple dishes like this. Feels like just the kind of thing you'd eat while off on an adventure. Seems kind of like peasant food, not a treat for royalty, but they're sure tasty. Something wrong, Monte? I was just thinking about how Ruggiero used to eat skewers like this all the time. If I'm thinking that, then Ruggiero might be somewhere close by again. I've got to go look for him. Hope you find him, but you probably shouldn't run around holding a skewer like that. There's a very weird angle. I'm seeing myself. I'm kind of like at an angle. I wanna. Can I fix that? Let's. There you go. I feel better about that. And now for some entertainment, starting with belly dancing. Rogero? Or Ruggiero? Melissa, are you okay? Next I'll be doing a little fire dance of my own. Ha. Those trails the flames leave in the dark are beautiful. And now the finale. I love Master. Thank you. T-posing slow. Oh, wait, my hand's being goofy. 1 second. There you go. I don't think you should be using the show for your own personal agenda. Oh, we have children's sound effects now. Okay. Whoa, cool. This is fun, huh, Jing Jing? It's so sparkly and floaty and burny and more. Yay, dancing, performance, it's beautiful, I love it. Okay, sure. Well, everyone, are you enjoying yourselves? Yep, and this barbecue is super yummy too. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I tend to go to bed early, so just wish to check in before doing so. Queen of the Desert, I know I asked you this before, but you know how there's supposedly a beast somewhere around Dubai? You still don't have any idea how that might have happened or noticed anything else strange, right? No, unfortunately, however. I may have mentioned this before, but something does seem off. This is a good desert, there's no question about that, and yet I cannot help but feel there's something different about it. What could it be? Have a good one, Ryu. Oh, hey, John. Chili dogs? Dude, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten for like 6 hours. I gotta get some food after the stream. That may just be the way it is not... That may just be that it is not the desert of Palmyra I once called home. But for some reason, it also feels like the difference runs deeper somehow. At least that is how it seems at the moment. I apologize for being so vague. It may just be the race has me overly excited and that is throwing off my senses. You feel something is off. Dot dot dot. The opposite could be true. The excitement from the race could have sharpened your senses and helped you notice something you missed. I'll eat after the stream, it's fine. If your instincts are telling you something, it'd be a waste to dismiss them out of hand. I didn't notice anything like that while I was racing, though I guess I did imagine Lady Yu so vividly that she might just show up in my dreams. It is like 6:30 for me. How is that different from usual, you ask? It isn't. Wait for me, Lady Yu. Oh, speaking of dreams. Lab Coat Slow. Passion Lip says, we sna. It looks like this fair lady has already set sail for Dreamland. So she likes to sleep even earlier than I do. Good. Do you have a ride back to your hotel? If not, I can arrange a car for you. Have a good one, Glitched. Unless, of course, you would prefer to take camels instead. Imagine going on a tour and the tour guide just falls asleep. Guys, we're out of the desert. There's no more sand. Have a good one, you all. Thanks for stopping by. Here's today's reports. Malay seemed like a strong candidate, but it turned out she was only up to her usual tricks. So, unfortunately, we didn't get much information from her. Yeah, I wish we could at least determine whether this happened naturally or if someone intentionally changed her. No more sand, ever. Honestly, if it's natural, I don't think there's much we can do about it. However, if it's intentional, then our top suspect is still... Yes, BB, the one who invited us here in the first place. I know it might be late to be asking this, but... Is it even possible to do what we believe she has? Do we know of any technique, spell, system, noble phantasm, or law that could turn someone into a beast? And does BB even have access to any such ludicrous methods? Methods, huh? Wait, they did this with... Are they in the same room as Passion Lip? Or were they always included? I'm confused. I can't remember now if Passion Lip was already in this group or not. Whatever. I don't know what that could be, but knowing BB, I wouldn't rule it out. She's basically always been a computer bug come to life, so I'm sorry, I wish I could say for sure. Oh, okay, no, we're jumping over to a different room. Okay. A computer bug come to life, what a scary thought. In fact, my earlier rampage was caused by a computer bug. Munching on chocolate dates. I asked you to come too because I'm getting tired of keeping up this deception, so now that you're here, tell me this, what did you mean when you said I smell like the servant verse? Exactly what I said, I smelled it on you. I don't know anything more than that. Ugh, more questions are not what we need right now. Anyway, let's set aside how this could have happened for the moment. Should we look into BB again to see if she's responsible? That's true. Wait, BB did make King Protea, so she can do things that are good. Oh right, I thought I might learn something if I talked to her, so I tried to contact her when I had some spare time. But she never got back to me. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. I can't even tell if our connection has been cut off or if she just closed it intentionally. When you stop and think about it, we really don't know anything. How did BB even end up ruling Dubai? Right, I just remembered. There's something I wanted to say about this city. Its atmosphere feels strange, and I don't just mean BB's additions. There's something else, something I only realized now that we've been here a few days. I see. So what have you noticed? Remember how Malay said she hasn't been able to perform her demon summoning ritual? If she was telling the truth, then whatever is so strange about this world might have had something to do with it. The more I think about it, the more I'm realizing this place just doesn't seem normal. But there's something you'd absolutely expect to be here that I can barely sense. No, not just barely, I can't sense it at all. It's as though it just doesn't exist. What are you talking about? The scent of death. I am the goddess of the underworld, so I can obviously sense the presence of death. But I can't pick up even the faintest whiff of death in this city. Guys, Dubai, first city where you cannot die. Come today. Spend your paycheck immediately to come to Dubai, the city that solves death. There's literally no sand on the... There was sand on the screen all the way up until now. I can show you here. Look, I can show you sand here. Sand. There you go. But I can't even pick up the faintest whiff of death in this city. Sure there was. I don't know why that is or how it could have happened, but I can say this for certain. There's something strange about this city. So we still don't know whether BB is involved or how she could have done this if she is. Alright then, changing gears, I have a report of my own to make. This has been on my mind for a while now. There's something strange about this city. So today I decided to investigate further and see if I could discover what that was. Really, I could have been so taken with this lovely modern city. What could be so strange about it? I'll come right to the point. There's been something off with the map this whole time. Take a look at this guidebook I got at the Dubai Mall. It covers Dubai's history, of course, but it also includes a map of what it looks like today. Don't eat the sand. Yes, that's the same map we've been seeing since we arrived. What about it? Bluntly, it's wrong. I thought something about it was off from the start. No matter how I think on it, it just doesn't match with the map of Dubai I studied before we left. Not to say it's totally unrecognizable. It's little things like the topography not being quite the same or certain buildings being swapped around. There's a plethora of minor inaccuracies. Don't eat, because sand is bad for you. Maybe you're just misremembering. Not to mention, I know it's easy to forget, but we're actually in the year 2030 now too. Isn't it more likely that in the time that's passed, things have just changed a bit from what you studied? That's possible, of course, but I'm not the only one who noticed these discrepancies. Think back to when Lip was telling us about Dubai. She studied it just like I did, and there were moments when she was confused just like I was too. I think the differences between this map and what she recalled must have left her bewildered. Now that you mention it, I don't know anything about this supposedly absent scent of death, but I have thought there was something strange about this city as well. Like, most of this city is the same as what I studied, but there are some things that don't quite line up with what I remember. I figured I was just messing things up like always, but now... Well, I suppose that's still very possibly the case. Anyway, I just thought I would let you know. Anyway, things like this have been nagging at me for some time now. So today I decided to ask these two servants we ran into at the breakfast buffet this morning to investigate. Okay. I didn't know they would come back. If you want to eat the sand, you can eat the sand. I don't care. I went to investigate the enormous tower we believe to be BB's stronghold. but the bounded field was so powerful I could not get close. The same was true for the plaza and water fountain at its foot. I was afraid that might be the case, so it seems we really won't be able to get in unless we play by our rules. My husbando. Hell yeah. I accompanied Percival in a survey of the outer edges of the desert during the camel race. Oh, is that why you passed on your chance to participate in the race yourself? That was one reason, yes. I was looking for an opportunity to investigate the desert, and that seemed like my best one. You want sandwiches? You guys can come eat the sand here after if you want to. I would have liked to race myself, but if I had, I wouldn't have been able to focus on anything else. At any rate, I'll get right to it. Neither Sir Kotaru nor I were able to find the edge of the desert. Whenever we tried, we encountered a kind of lost woods phenomena which kept us running in circles. So even if we were to head across the desert in a straight line, there's no way for anyone to leave the Dubai. That's definitely not normal. No, it's not, but it is useful information. What do you mean every ninja in FGO is a cute girl? We literally just had one that's not a girl. Of course, we still don't have anything conclusive to go on. So I'm hoping you two ninja will continue to work for us as our safety net. Can we count on you to keep helping Master from the shadows? Indeed. Yes, of course. If things take a turn for the worse and something bad does happen, we will end it in the shadows before Master even notices, so she may continue to enjoy her vacation in peace. That is how a first-rate ninja operates. Of course, the best possible outcome of this is concluding the trip without anything unusual happening. It's still entirely possible that Ereshkigal's beast transformation was just a coincidence. Kotaro is a cute girl in spirit. I didn't say they were both not girls, I said one isn't. And it will fade away on its own with no one worse for the wear. Right, however, now that we've come this far, we can't afford to let our guard down. Tomorrow is the last day of our tour. Our job remains the same. And one aspect of it is to gather as much information as we can about beasts, so we can deal with this one properly and safely if it comes to it. If there's something strange with the city itself, learning more about that could be helpful. However, even if nothing further happens with this beast matter, we still have another order we must fulfill at all costs. A fate grand order, if you will. We need to keep what we're doing here a secret from the others. And make sure everyone returns from this summer vacation refreshed and rejuvenated. He always has his arm up? Maybe. Special tourism quest, my favorites. My jaw hurts from talking so much. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Tank the skies in a hot air balloon. You'll face hostile. Oh, god fucking damn it. Not another bird-centered quest. Pecking at your balloon. If they peck at it too many times, the balloon will burst and it's game over. I can't believe there's more goddamn birds. How our ears feel. That's funny. That's a good joke. I like that. How do I tell how many... Wait, how do I know when the balloon's gonna pop? Why doesn't it tell me? Oh, your writers came up with it? You should give them a raise. They did a good job. Yeah, that is true. That is an interesting choice they made. There's a lot of bird-like enemies, and they used the nightmare demons. Look, but I'm broke as hell. Aw, man. It's okay, Kiwi. The balloon's starting to... Well, I can't do anything about it. You're not even telling me how many there are. You know what? I'm literally just gonna do this because I don't know when the balloon's gonna pop. So let's just make sure that we kill them. Saw the horror movie Birds. Anyway. When you use BB Dubai and see your animations, that makes sense to me. I can see it. Like, that's a pretty normal bird. The balloon's starting to fall apart. Dude, I am min-turning this. I'm doing my best here. Use Yufu's skill to give her 10 NP gauge. That's fine. I'm sure it'll work anyway. Why isn't specific member gifting a thing? It is very annoying. Because, like... I can't even get my mods a membership. Because I can't give it to a specific person. Have I played Angry Birds? Should that be the next member stream? I'm using another command spell. Doesn't matter. I will not lose to birds again. Good fight. Powerful enemy. Definitely justified the use of 2 command spells. This is 7 birds we're up against. Okay, we got enough. Cool. God damn. Good job, Nero. Okay, everyone. Today's sightseeing has been fun, but now it's time to visit the final area. I'm gonna miss this trip when it's over just as much as the rest of you. But for now, let's not worry about sad things like that. Let's focus on having the time of our lives. Woo! Oh gosh, just hearing... I feel bad for my lack of enthusiasm. Just hearing you react so positively makes me glad I got through your guide all over again. Anyway, we're currently on our way to Old Dubai, one of the city's most historic areas. The old-fashioned buildings are very distinctive, but the area's real heart and soul is its 3 major souks. Oh, souk is the Arabic word for market. My mouth is Falling apart, bro. Anyway, the three big souks consist of the gold souk, the spice souk, which are both self-explanatory, and the old souk, which deals in more traditional goods like textiles and handicrafts. Where would you like to start? One of the best ways to tell how prosperous a city may be is by seeing how much gold it has at its disposal. So personally, I'd like to start with a place I can do just that. Works for me. I have a lot of Nero fans in my community, is what I've noticed. Whoa, look at that gold. I've never seen so much gold. This is a jewelry store and a single store window before, and there are so many windows like this. So much sparkling, it's amazing. There sure are lots of similar shops all clustered together though. Is there a reason they have to be like this? This honestly just reminds me of like New York City. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not very impressed by jewelry stores. Ereshkigal seems the same today as she's been for the last few days. Or at least I get the sense she's still trying to act like she usually does. Which would mean she and Master haven't made any progress on the situation either. Have a good one, Rex. Rex, don't forget you can join the Discord if you want to. It looks like we'll just have to stick with the plan of trying to gather information while we enjoy the trip. It looks like Mash and the others are still unsure if the beast even exists. But they're still trying to gather information while carrying out their mission. That's like the shittiest parts of New York. Yeah. I just hope no news continues to be good news. Ah, I knew it. There really is nothing like the glitter of gold. Do you like it? Oh, yes. The heat and glow of this market is just like what I saw in the daily lives of the people I knew so well. I feel very much at home here. Just watching the hustle and bustle is enough to raise my spirits. Good job. I find this place nostalgic as well, though I can't say why. Agreed, this grounded vitality of daily life, the fervor, the smells, the heartwarming din. This is exactly the kind of cultural experience you can only get by visiting a place yourself. It's wonderful, truly wonderful. It's a real hodgepodge here, but it does feel like a good place. There's lots of different kinds of people here too. We're back on the glazing. Someone make sure that you check another tick on the glazing scoreboard. Why don't we try going into one of these shops ourselves? Let's say that one. Welcome! Thank you for coming. We're proud to offer high-quality products at affordable prices. In fact, we guarantee you won't find a better deal anywhere. Let's just make us... Oh, hey, Musaki. Let me just make sure of something. Yes, of course. Is this real gold? That's a very good question. To answer it, we would have to begin by defining our terms. What is real gold? What is fake gold? Structurally speaking, I can offer my full assurance that our products can most certainly be called gold. Bearing that in mind, is there truly any difference to be found between real and fake gold? Hey, is the process by which their structures came about, hypothetically, even if there's some sort of interposition involved? Okay. Hey, wasn't that sharp? It's probably best that we don't think too much about it. Since its storefront sat on the main street, let's just assume they weren't breaking any laws. Maybe this is what they meant when they said buying things in a souk isn't always a straightforward process. I want to slap Paracelsus, you know? I've been rereading Prototype, so I understand that. That's a fair conclusion. From what I read, you need to understand the local purchasing customs before making a transaction. That sounds right. Came running to cheer for Paracelsus. If only there was someone around who was knowledgeable about that sort of thing to give us pointers. Someone knowledgeable, huh? I think I might know just the person. I actually wound up here by accident the other day while I was going for a run on the beach. Which is when I ran into him. You cover that kind of distance by accident? Hey, that's great. Then let's ask this person to show us around. Alright, here, this way. Hey, boss, you sure we can just keep hanging out around here? I know, we shouldn't, but I just can't handle this heat. Yeah, I get you, it's so damn hot here, it's freaking pissing me off. You know, boss, if we're gonna be swimming in sweat anyway, how about we go work up a proper sweat? What, you want to go back to that gym? Are you nuts? Have you already forgotten what that trainer did to me? When I went there earlier, it was merely to take advantage of their free trial. But then that woman came along with her pleasant smile and her perfectly chosen words of flattery. And subjected me to a torturous training session like nothing I've ever seen. My muscles ached for days. No doubt she's the kind of twisted deviant who gets her kicks out of legally sanctioned persecution of royalty. That's my girl. Achoo. Why do I get the feeling someone's talking about me behind my back? I love Hakuno. Anyway, I just don't feel like doing anything. If only something fun would happen, something that would give me a real jolt of motivation. See, I see, so you found a certain self-proclaimed celebrity prince. Oh, it's Karna, you're back. And you brought Master with you too. Welcome, welcome. Looks like you're all here today. You came to tour the markets? Something like that. I love how if you have sunglasses in this event, you're just constantly taking them on and off. Oh yeah, slow do. What brings you two here? Can't you tell I'm relaxing in a beautiful place befitting my royal person and perfectly suited to my tastes to boot? I bought it to serve as my home base during the summer vacation. At first I thought it was a bit common for someone like me, but since it's located near the Gold Souk, I had convenient access to purchase enough beautiful and luxurious decor that I finally began to feel like a second home. I know it's so dazzling in here, it's actually painful to try to take it all in at once, but it sure suits the boss, yeah? You did always love the glitter of golds. Well, of course, why do you think they used to call me the Gold Prince? I'm just as brilliant as gold. But it's still not enough, not nearly enough. One of my dreams is to buy as much gold as I possibly can, use it to decorate every corner of my dwelling, and build a golden city that even rivals Indra's own kingdom in the heavens. What's that? You can't wait for it to be completed? Imagine how I feel. Wahaha. They should let his sister show up more often. I mean, she has her own sprite, and she's very adorable, so they should do that. Well, I have an undeniable appreciation of gold. That would make for a very crass way to build a city. It's just a real guy from Dubai. Imagining it now, I can't possibly see any way it could be beautiful. Hey, forget your imagination. Trust my impeccable sense of aesthetics instead. On another note, you don't know how to go about buying things in the souk? You really are just a hopelessly ignorant commoner, aren't you? Very well, then I, history's strongest, most esteemed, and master of all trades, including shopping prince, shall deign to teach you how to make the most of your time in this market. You must learn the fine art of haggling. That is the key skill you will need here. Oh, that reminds me. Every guidebook I read said that shopping in the souk area involves negotiating the price of your purchases. I think they said a lot of the things sold here don't even have price tags. So if you just accept what the merchant tells you something costs, you'll end up overspending every time. I'll probably end after this node because my jaw is starting to hurt from talking. Yes. Haggling is one of the most enjoyable parts of shopping at local markets. That said, it can be difficult for those who aren't used to buying things that way. Fortunately for you, I'm willing to tell you my methods. Be grateful for that. I'm glad to see the boss is finally feeling motivated again. I was starting to get bored of just hanging out here, so you better believe I'm joining you. Sounds great. I can't say I understand exactly what it is he's planning, but this would hardly be the first time he's gotten swept up in a situation. You can say that again. How long's it been since the three of us are all out together? It's gotta be ages. So we're adding 2 to our party today. Well, the more the merrier, I guess. Now that you mention it, there are a lot of people here. Too many. The souks have a lot of neuropaths, and I hate feeling confined. So some of you will need to stay here to guard my home and gold while I'm gone. I'll stay. I wasn't exactly excited about wandering around in the heat anyway. I will too. I can handle normal shopping just fine, but I'm not cut out for haggling. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm happy to take in the souk experience just by walking around. Make it easier to investigate too. Hello, spider. Then I think I'll do the same. Are you sure? I thought your pirate business skills would come in handy here. Unfortunately, our negotiating skills are far more focused on selling than buying. And I'm still used to acquiring my cargo via more direct means. When it comes to getting something at a steal, you can't beat the sense of gunpowder and dried blood on a cutlass. Like any self-respecting villain, I agree. Your red beans are your life. That's what you have to say to get all the sweets you can want for free. I don't know how it works, but it does. Alright, let's start with the gold souk since that's the closest one. Follow me. The Bartholomew sprite, yeah. He does just, I feel like him more than almost anyone else just looks like a dude now. Just a normal ass guy. Whoa, look. We're back in the desert. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a little early today. I did stream yesterday, so gotta give me time to build my stamina back up. But thank you all for joining. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. I'm glad that you all like the sand. I didn't know this sand stream would be so popular. I didn't know that my audience was so sand obsessed. But yeah, have a good rest of your week. Next stream is gonna be on Saturday. We're gonna be playing more MiHoYo, so come on by. And that's it. I will see you all, if not Saturday, then some other time. Have a good one. If you have big joystick and 3 buttons, yeah, exactly, that's how it works. The Sands audience, okay. Here. I'll let you all enjoy the sand for a little bit. Whoa, I finally have an ending screen. It's the sand. Sand is collabing with smaller streamers. You guys suck. All right, bye bye.